This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please stay. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me today. As always, it is very much appreciated. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to crack on with another Classic Watch 25 Possible. And what a horse I'm bringing you today. It is another one of my winning debutants out in Japan, who has followed Panja Tower into the pattern race winners enclosure. So it is only fair, really, that another video is done on the horse. That horse in question is called Lila Emblem. But before we take a look at the horse, people will be able to find these horses on the, hopefully, if they run in classics, in the Classic Watch 25 website. classicwatch25.great/site.net is where hopefully people will find these horses. Only the Australian trained horses on there at the moment. The Australian season, if those didn't know, actually starts in August. So the people are in fact over halfway through the Australian 2-3-year-old season, just heading into really the 2-year-olds. The Classic Watch 26 horses could be starting to put their name in the hat soon, as well as any autumn classics to pick up on as well. Plenty of horses still to come, hopefully, out in Australia. Out on the YouTube channel so far, we've got horses in the UK, Ireland and Japan. Hopefully other areas will join the Australian trained horses tab. As the year progresses, we're less than a 12th through the year. Don't forget, in January, we've still got plenty of horses to come. Speaking of which, the next horse, Lila Emblem, Dark Bay colt, sired by Kizuna, out of a dam called Delphinia, who is owned by G Riviere Racing Company Limited. This one was sold at a public auction for 79.2 million yen back in 2022. Trained by Koshiro Take, bred by Northern Farm. People will see currently the horse 2 runs, 2 wins. I actually identified the horse before it won on the 27th of October at Kyoto, where it won as a 2-1 favourite over a mile on the turf. And since then, the horse has gone in again at 4.7, again over a mile at the turf, where somehow the horse was the 3rd favourite, and the horse managed to take out the Shinzan Kinen of the Group 3 race on the 13th of January. So once these winning debutants that I've identified can win a pattern race, it's safe to say that they will be on the channel, on the YouTube channel, just as this one is. And also Panja Tower, who won a Group 2 race at 2. Very interesting horse, Lila Emblem, I think it's fair to say. People take a look at the pedigree of the horse. They will see that it is dam line 1U. That is the one we're interested in, sired by Kizuna, like I said, out of Delphinia. The 2 starts, 2 wins are correct. Unfortunately, the yen hasn't been added on. From the second victory, Lila Emblem's earnings are actually 48.8 million yen. Currently 2 starts and 2 victories. What we're going to do is, in the usual fashion, we're going to take a look at the pedigree of the horse, probably go back to, say, the 5th dam of the horse to see what we can find, and then we'll pick up any good relatives of the horse along the way. And then what we will do is we will watch the horse win twice. We'll watch it win first time out at Kyoto, and then we will watch it win the Group 3, which I think was at Chukio it was. So very interesting horse, I think, Lila Emblem. Very good European pedigree, really. We're going to take a look at that now. Delphinia, the dam of the horse, a mare foaled in 2016. A horse that ran 11 times and won 2 of them, but she was in the first 3 in 7 of her 11 starts, managing to win €95,061 and £176,556, sired by Galileo, out of a dam called Again. People see Delphinia. She had a good career. Age 3, she managed to win the River Eden Filly Stakes at Lingfield, a listed race. She was also placed in the Group 3 Blue Wind Stakes in Ireland and the Give Thanks Stakes, also in Ireland at Cork. She was placed in the Group 2 Park Hill Stakes at Doncaster, and she was also placed in 2 Group 1 races, placed in the Prix de Royaume of 2019 at Longchamp, and she was also placed in the British Champions Fillies and Mares Stakes as well at Ascot. So, very good horse, really. Dual Group 1, Group 2, dual Group 3 place, listed winner. Trained by Aidan O'Brien. The horse raced in Ireland, Great Britain and France. She's related to some nice horses, really, who are also out of Again, the second dam. Delano Roosevelt has to go down as one of them. A horse born in 2015, another one, sired by Galileo. Delano Roosevelt only managed to win one race, surprisingly. When I looked, I thought he'd won a few more than that. But he was in the first 3 in 5 of his 8 starts, managing to win €167,816 in his career. Delano Roosevelt actually never won a pattern race. I was actually quite surprised at that when I looked. He was second in the Group 2 Beresford Stakes and the Group 3 Juvenile Stakes at Leopardstown at 2. At 3, he was nearly placed in the Classic, 4th in the Group 1 Irish Derby of 2018. And the horse was placed in 2 more Group 3 races, where he was second in the Ballysack Stakes of 2018, and he was also second in the Leopardstown Derby Trial Stakes. So Group 2 and Triple Group 3 placed, could never quite get his pattern race victory, and he was 4th in a Classic. But yeah, decent enough horse, Delano Roosevelt. The next one we need to take a look at is Indian Maharaja, another one sired by Galileo. This one was born in 2011, also out of Again. Indian Maharaja only managed to win 2 of his 8 starts and earned $54,608. Indian Maharaja won the Camford Cliff Stakes of 2013 before heading out to stand at stud in 2017 in Argentina. Got to take a look at Autumn Starlight. You'll see there that Again is the second dam of Autumn Starlight, the filly, foaled in 2020, sired by Lope de Vega, out of a dam called Falling Leaves. People see that Autumn Starlight won 2 of her 7 starts so far in the first 3 in 4 of 7, managing to win €68,800 in France in her career. Autumn Starlight managed to win the listed Prix La Camargo of 2023, and she was also placed in the Group 3 Bertrand de Tarragon, the Prix Bertrand de Tarragon at Chantilly at 3, as well as another listed race trained by Sébastien Wattel in France. Pretty good filly. Don't know if she's still racing, age 5, but she's very well bred, that's for certain. We're now looking at the second dam of the horse Lila Emblem. This is where things begin really to get quite interesting. You'll see that again is the second dam of Lila Emblem. Again, a mare foaled in 2006, sired by Danehill Dancer, legendary UK and Irish sire, out of a dam called Cumbres. People will see again managed to win 4 of her 9 starts, finishing in the first 3 in 5 of 9 starts, winning £429,098. People will see again Classic winner of the Irish 1,000 Guineas of 2009. She also won the Group 1 Moyglare Stud Stakes and the Coa at 2, and she also won the Group 2 Debutante Stakes as well, as finishing 3rd in another Group 1, the Matron Stakes at Leopardstown, age 3, in 2009, dual Group 1 and Group 2 Classic winning second dam. That is the sort of thing that we like, it's fair to say. Other horses related to again with Cumbres In the pedigree, we need to take a look at Arcadina, also out of Cumbres and sired by Danehill. Arcadina foaled in 2004. She only managed to win 1 out of her 9 starts and finish in the first 3 in 4 of 9. But she did manage to win £23,324. She was actually placed in 3 pattern races. At 4, she was placed in the Group 3 Give Thanks Stakes at Naas, and she was also placed in 2 listed races. At 4, the Lenbane Stakes in Ireland, and at 3, the EBF Hurry Harriet Stakes at Leopardstown, the Lenbane Stakes at Roscommon. Group 3 and dual listed placed. Winner there, half sister to the classic winning Second Dam. Another one we need to take a look at is Iltimas, a mare foaled in 2011. She's actually out of the horse we've just looked at, Arcadina. Iltimas won 2 of her 9 starts, but she was in the first 3 in 7 of her 9 starts, managing to win €64,300. Iltimas managed to win the listed Prix de Tourelle at Chantilly of 2015, despite 700,000 guineas yearling. Very interesting listed winner there. This is a very nice line that's only going to get better the further back we go, in my opinion. The next one we need to take a look at is a horse called Guilty 12, who is also out of Arcadina. Guilty 12, a mare foaled in 2012, sired by Giants Causeway. Guilty 12 finished in the first 2 in half of her 12 starts, 4 wins and 2 places, managing to earn $280,806 American dollars in her career, including a win in the 2017 Group 3 Robert G. Dick Memorial Stakes, which is held at Delaware Park. So again, pattern race winner. Arcadina has foaled some nice horses, it's fair to say. Another one we need to take a look at is directly out of Cumbres herself, Aris. Aris was managed to win only 1 of her 7 starts. She was placed another 1 time, managing to win €10,060. She was listed placed 3rd in the Flame of Tara Stakes of 2010, horse sired by Dan Road, an Australian stallion out of Cumbres. Black type producer, as we know, it says there, and that is because, among others, she is the dam of Acclaim. Acclaim, a horse foaled in 2013, sired by Acclamation out of Aris. Acclaim won nearly half of his starts, 7 of his 15 starts, in the first 3 in 9 of 15 starts, managing to win £441,315 in his career. Acclaim, a very good horse. He managed to win that elusive Group 1 at 4 when he won the 2017 Prix Foray at 3. The horse won the Group 2 Challenge Stakes, was placed in the Group 3 Lacan Stakes and the listed Dubai Duty Free. At 4, as well as the Foray, landed another Group 2, winning the Park Stakes at Doncaster and placed in the Group 1 Prix Maurice de Geest at France. She's had plenty of time standing as a stud now from 2018 in England, and has also shuttled to Australia as well in his time. Aquis Farm, and people see if they look at a claim, 2025 stud fee of £3,000. Currently, not really set the scene on fire, it's fair to say, in his 4 crops that have hit racing age. At the moment, people will see that he's had 260 foals born, 200 of them have ran, 115 of those 200 foals have won 273 races between them. The horse has sired 3 individual stakes winners and 1 individual graded winner, all mainly from his first crop of 114 horses. And between them, they have taken out 4 stakes winners, 4 stakes races, and 2 graded races. You'll see there as age 3-year-olds look to be the time to catch them. 3 of the stakes races and both graded winners have come age 3-year-old. And despite that, the colts earning more than the fillies, 115 of them, it's the fillies that have provided the majority of the stakes winners and graded winners between 7 furlongs and a mile, anything below above a mile. And people look to be wasting their time, really, with the stallion. You see in all countries, Great Britain, 128 have run in Great Britain, 26 have run in Italy, 13 have run in France, 31 have raced in Ireland. There's a shuttle into Australia, it said there. There doesn't seem to be any Australian runners on the list, which is quite strange. All the stakes winners and graded winners have come in Great Britain. The best of which is Cachet. Of course, it was a classic winner. Cachet won the UK 1,000 guineas of 2022. So the horse aside a classic winner and not much else. I don't know how that horse Cachet managed to do that. That would be very worrying for me if I was carrying out drug tests on horses. So yeah, Claim, interesting stallion, interesting horse on the track. Group 1 winner, sire of one classic winner, the only graded winner that has sired, has won a classic. A. Merrick, a gelding, born in 2019, sired by Frankel, out of Aris again. A. Merrick had a good, long career, the gelding, raced 17 times, managing to win 5 times. In the first 3 in 11 of 17 starts, earnings £122,442 in his career. A. Merrick managed mainly at 2024, aged 5, where the horse was managed to place in several pattern races, placed in 5 listed races. The Tapster Stakes at Goodwood, the Fred Archer at Newmarket, the Floodlit Stakes at Kempton, and he was 3rd in the August Stakes at Windsor and the Godolphin Stakes at Newmarket. Another one. We've seen a couple of these, haven't we, that just can't quite get their head in front in a pattern race company, a bit like Delano Roosevelt. Queen Picasso is another one out of Aris, a filly foaled in 2020, sired by Kingman, out of Aris. Queen Picasso's won half her starts, 2 of 4, finished in the first 2 in 3 of her 4 starts, managing to win $166,936 American dollars. Queen Picasso has won the Group 3 Soaring Softly Stakes at Belmont in 2023 and was 2nd at the same grade, the Colleen Stakes at Woodbine. Owned by Sienna Farm and bred by Farrington and Canning Downs, D. Farrington and Canning Downs. And again, some interesting horses there. We're now at the 3rd dam, I think, of Lila Emblem. Yes, we are. Cumbres, a mare foaled in 1993, sired by Kayazi, out of a dam called Floripedes. And Cumbres was actually unraced. What she is, Floripedes, also the dam of Monsieur. This is where it comes into play, really. People have to go back away, but this is a nice horse. Lila Emblem, I think. Monsieur won 11 of 16 starts in the first 2, in 13 of 16 starts, managing to win €3,191,608 in his career. Horse sired by Sadler's Wells. Obviously at 2, only managed to win a listed race at Longchamp, the Prix Isonomy. At 3, the classic winner, of course it was, the horse won the Irish Derby, and it also won the Prix de Jockey Club, the French Derby, the 2nd classic winner on the line after the 2nd dam. The horse also won the Arc of 1999, also won the Group 2 Prix Grifoil, the Group 2 Prix Niel, and was 2nd in the Group 1 Prix Lupin. And at 4, the horse came back for more, winning another 3 Group 1s, the Tatzel's Gold Cup, the Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud, and the King George, which stayed a mile and a half up to winning the Arc and the King George, and also won the Group 2 Prix Foy, and was 2nd in the Champion Stakes at Newmarket as well. European champion 3-year-old colt of 1999, entered stud and island, shuttled to New Zealand, suddenly died in March 2012. due to complications of septicemia. But what a magnificent horse Monsieur was, it's fair to say. People take a look at this horse now at Stirred Honolulu. They can get a proper record of Monsieur's career. Champion 3-year-old colt in Europe in 1999, head of the 1999 International 3-year-old classification, top of the 2000 International 4-year-old classification as well. Champion 3-year-old in France and Ireland in 1999, champion older male in Ireland as well. What an incredible horse. Champion older male in France and Great Britain as well. 11 wins at 2. If people scroll down to this here, he entered stud in Ireland in 2001 and New Zealand in 2001. Champion French sire in 2005. Second on the Great Britain and Ireland sire list 3 times. Third another 3 times. Even on second on the New Zealand sire list of 2008-9. Third in the Australia list as well, 2008-9 and 2010 and 11. Second on the Great Britain and Ireland sire list in 2005. Champion broodmare sire in Hungary in 2013. Champion broodmare sire in Belgium in 2020. Horse sired 1,234 progeny to ace. 822 of them won, 66% conversion rate really. Earnings of over $152 million. And the horse sired 126 stakes winners and 77 stakes place getters. Some fantastic horses sired there. St Nicholas Abbey, Fame and Glory, Hurricane Run, Camelot, Authorised, Scorpion, Jukebox Jury. Yeah, the list goes on and on. Tavistock in the Southern Hemisphere, one of the best stallions down there. Motivator, another Derby winner there. Montari, the list just goes on and on, really. Absolutely magnificent stallion. Monsieur, it's fair to say. Another horse we need to take a look at is his half-brother, sired by Sanglamore. Lapayard. Lapayard had a decent enough career in the first 3 in 10 of his 12 starts, managing to win 5 of them. Earnings of $184,172. Lapayard managed to win the Prix Bedell in France, listed race, and he also won the Prix de Montereau, and he also won some other conditions races. Second in the Group 1 San Juan Capistrano Invitational in America, and he was also 4th in the Group 2 Prix Maurice Denoy. Retired to stud in New Zealand in 2000, standing at Prebbleton Farm. Another one we need to take a look at, another brother of Monsieur, this one sired by Polish precedent out of the dam Floripedes, as we know, Lefou. Lefou was in the first 3 in 5 of his 8 starts, winning 3, £33,748. But with a pedigree like this, why would you not go to stud? He had been placed in 2 pattern races, placed in the Group 3 Prix La Force and the listed Prix de Rue, both in France. Entered stud in Chesnay in France and then moved to Wexford, Ireland, and then went back to France in 2018. Very good horse. Very good dam line, it's fair to say this. Montrochet is a gelding we need to look at. People will see that Floripedes is the second dam of this horse. Montrochet raced 34 times in his career, winning 11 of them, finishing in the first 3 in 21 of 34 starts. Earnings of £229,996. The horse sired by Caerleon. Montrochet, a very eventful career, you will see. Winner of 3 listed races, the Prix Maxicard, the Grand Prix de Sud-Ouest and the Foundation Stakes, and was also placed in some Group 2 and Group 3 races. 3rd in the Group GP de Deauville Group 2, 3rd in the Grand Prix de Chantilly Group 2, and 2nd in the Group 3, the Coupe de Maison Lafitte and Prix André Babouin, 2 Group 3 races as well. The horse raced in France and England. Another one we need to take a look at is La Dragantee, a mare foaled in 2017, sired by Lope de Vega out of La Concorde. People will see that Floripedes is now the 3rd dam of this horse. Le Dragonti had a decent enough career in the first 3 in 10 of 16 starts, managing to win 4 of them. Earnings of 23,000 Australian dollars, 8,000 Great British pounds, 166,000 US dollars, and 214,000 Canadian dollars. Le Dragonti had a decent career at 4. She won the Group 2 Canadian Stakes at Woodbine and was Group 1 placed in the EP Taylor Stakes of 2021. She was also 3rd in the Long Island Stakes and placed in an Australian listed race at Morphettville as well, the Century Stakes. Very interesting horse, La Dragontier. As of yet, no horses bred from her, unfortunately, of the quality that we're looking for. I thought I did quite well to find all them, but as usual, I was trumped by this man here, Shigeru Hotta, who is privately publishing a book called The Lineage of the Thoroughbred, available in English, and I think it's available in Japanese as well. The 3rd edition has already been written. The 4th edition will be issued around June 2025. The Dr. Hotta is a Japanese vet who is very interested in conducting a scientific review for thoroughbred pedigrees in the dams, the risk of inbreeding, the need for scientific education, and the potential of the unknown gene. The contents of the 3rd edition, totaling 630 pages. The sale has now finished. People go to this website, hotpedigree.com. They will be able to take a look and look at some sample pages of the 3rd book and contact Shigeru Hotta either via Twitter, or there is an email link there to Dr. Hotta's email if you would like to contact him. As well as on this site, there is every Group 1 winner's dam line from the year of 2022. It even starts on New Year's Day 2022, right up to the current day and last weekend's Group 1 winner on the 11th of January, which was the winner of the Thorndon Mile in New Zealand, Provence. So this man is really doing fantastic work, really trying to look at Japanese dam lines of all over the world. Despite this horse, Lila Emblem, being only a Group 3 winner so far, it has come to the attention of Shigeru Hotta. One of his diagrams on Twitter. I've found most of these, but these 4 here: Galileo Gold, Gold Dream, Carla Power, and Danon Shark. I'm not entirely sure I would have found them 4. So we'll take a look at them now. Galileo Gold, a horse foaled in 2013, sired by Paco Boy, out of a dam called Galliquix. Again, you see, Paco Boy, not really a top-class stallion, but it's delivered a classic winner on this dam line. Galileo Gold won 5 of his 12 starts in the first 3 in 9 of 12. Earnings of £960,886. Galileo Gold, obviously a classic winner, winning the UK 2,000 guineas of 2016. The horse also won another Group 1, the St James's Palace Stakes at Royal Ascot in the same year, as winning the Vintage Stakes Group 2 at 2 in 2015. 3rd in the Lagardère at 2, and also second in the Irish 2,000 guineas and the Sussex Stakes of 2016. So it was nearly a dual classic winner. Entered stud in Ireland in 2018 and then went to stud from 2023 onwards in France. If people look, the horse is still available for €7,000 at stud. Galileo Gold, very interesting horse, I think it's fair to say. People will see, you can see the stud record of Galileo Gold, rather similar to Acclaim, if anything a little bit better. 230 foals have hit the ground, 170 have ran, 86 have won, and between them they've won 256 races. The horse has sired individually 7 stakes winners and 3 graded winners, the majority from his first crop. And in total, they have combined for 14 stakes winners and 15 graded race wins. So yeah, the first crop, rather like Acclaim, has proved to be by far and away the best of Galileo Gold. 2 and 3 look to be the year to catch them, even though for the average earnings is a lot higher. The stakes winners and the graded winners seem to have come at 2 and 3, and rather quite evenly spread between the colts and the fillies, it's fair to say. Regarding distances, we've got three stakes winners between a mile and 1 mile one, and all the graded winners have came at distances between 6 furlongs and a mile. So it's hard really to say what is suggested really. Sprinters mainly and milers at the best. And what you're getting with Galileo Gold at the minute, just the one horse to have gone round in Australia. Worldwide, the horse doing okay. The horse had 91 runs, 91 runners in Great Britain, 43 in Ireland, 21 in Italy, 12 in France, 6 in the USA, 7 in Germany, 6 in Poland. And the stakes winners have come in Great Britain, Ireland and France. So this really is a European stallion. It's fair to say. Galileo Gold. You'll see there, the Galileo Gold, a 50% success rate. Earnings of over 7.7 million Australian dollars. Best horses are Ebro River. Obviously won a Group 1, of course it did at 2. The Phoenix Stakes. Oscula, another George Bowie horse, rather like Cachet. It's won a couple of Group 3 races. Goldana, Group 3 as well. And there's a couple of listed winners there, Bulnes and the Wizard of Eye as well. Some interesting horses, but even still going around this year with horses like Seagulls 11, second at 2 in the Superlative Stakes of 2024, and third in the National Stakes, so Group 1. So they are all still going round, it's fair to say, but not really to the level I don't think that the people that stand the horse would like. People look there, Floripedes is actually the 4th dam of Galileo Gold. Gold Dreamer Gelding, born in 2009, sired by Oasis Dream, out of Calisia. People will see there, Floripedes, the 3rd dam of this horse as well. Gold Dream, 53 starts, 7 victories in the first 3 in 25 or 53 starts, managing to win £592,385 in his career. Late developer, very late developer. All his pattern form came at 6, 7 and 8. He's managed to win 2 Group 1s in his career. Sprinter over 5 furlongs. Winner of the King's Stand and the Prix Labbe of 2015. And the horse also won the Group 3 Palace House Stakes, Newmarket, at 7 and 8. Further placed efforts in Group 2 and Group 3 races. But that was his year, age 6, in 2015, where the Gelding managed to win 2 Group 1 5 furlong sprints. After all those horses, we are now actually at the 4th dam of Lila Emblem, Floripedes. Floripedes was born in 1985, sired by Topville, out of a dam called Tootside. Floripedes was never out of the first 3 in 5 starts, winning 2 of them. Earnings of €71,499 in her career. People will see that she is the champion 3-year-old French filly of 1988, and she was placed in a classic, placed in the French St Leger of 1988, the Prix Royal Oak, and the mare also managed to win the Group 3 Prix du Lutèce at Longchamp. Very lightly raced mare. What she is, though, she is a half-sister to this horse here that I found, Dadarissima. Dadarissima, a horse foaled in 1989, sired by Highest Honour, out of a dam called Tootsai again. So half-sister to this one. This horse was quite prolific, winner 6 of 15 starts and earnings of €164,798. The horse managed to win the Group 2 Prix Vicomtesse Vigier, and it won 2 Group 3s, the Prix de Varberville Group 3, and it also took out the Prix du Lutèce, the same as his sister did, Floripedes. So yeah, interesting horse, Dadarissima. And then it was the Japanese genius that led me to this one, Danon Shark, the only Japanese-based horse to have really made an impact on this little dam line so far. Danon Shark, a horse foaled in 2008, sired by Deep Impact, legendary stallion, out of a dam called Carla Power. People will see that the 5th dam of this horse, the 5th dam of Lila Emblem, is the 3rd dam of Danon Shark. Danon Shark came battle-hardened horse 38 times. The horse ran, managing to win 7 times in the first 3 in 21 of 38 starts in his career, winning 471,778,000 yen. A proper horse, this one, Danon Shark. The horse at 3 managed to win a listed race, the Sagisawa Stakes listed race. At 4, the horse was second in the Group 2 Yomiuri Milers Cup and second in a couple of Group 3 races as well. At 5, the horse began to break through with a couple of Group 3 victories in the Sports Nippon Show Kyoto and the Saudi Arabia Royal Cup, as well as being placed for the first couple of times in Group 1 level, the Yasuda Kinen and the Mile Championship, and was also placed again in the Yomiuri Milers Cup. But at 6, the horse managed to win a Group 1 race, managed to win the Mile Championship of 2014, while also adding a Group 3 win in the Sekiya Kinen. We were second in that, sorry, my mistake. So the horse was Group 1 and dual Group 3 winner and a listed winner in his career for entering stud in 2018 at the Breeders' Stallion Station in Japan. I might be able to find out how many stakes winners that horse tied. Briefly, I'll do that in a moment. Tootsie was the 5th dam of the horse. Tootsie foaled in 1979, sired by Tennyson, out of a dam called Adele Tumignon. Tootsie never troubled the judge in 7 starts, only finishing in the first 3 twice, $6,665. But yeah, you'll see that apart from that 5th dam, we've got some decent dams. We've got two of the first 4 dams have been placed in either won a classic. One of the other dams is the Dam of Monture, 126 stakes winners. We've got horses like Acclaim, Galileo Gold, classic winners. Some very interesting horses as well as Danon Shark in Japan. Well, if people just let me pause this video quickly, I will see if I can find if Danon Shark sired any stakes winners. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Yes, we'll take a look now at Danon Shark's stallion record. You'll see that the biggest crop he covered was in 2018 when he received 50 mares. In 2021, sadly, the stallion only received 5 mares in his career, and I'm not sure if the horse sired a single stakes winner. The best progeny there was the horse won the 2023 Sapporo Sponichi Show, a horse called Shark Spot. So not really the best stallion people could wish to see. The horse was never in the top 150 stallions in Japan, or as it was in 2021, the horse was rated the 148th best stallion in Japan. But safe to say the horse, he had to work hard for that Group 1 victory, and he was rewarded with a spell at stud. But safe to say, it didn't really work out for the horse, unfortunately. So back to Lila Emblem now. It's about time really to watch the horse win. What we can do is we can watch the horse win on debut, courtesy of JRA.jp, the Japanese site. It's just a matter of finding the days it won. If people look at the form, they'll see it won on the 27th of October. Just a matter of finding the day, clicking go, finding the race, and then clicking play. It does open the tab in a different window to the browser, so people will need to learn a bit about the streaming software they use and be able to switch windows like that, which is made it look quite easy there. I have struggled with it in the past, it's fair to say, but we should now be able to watch Lila Emblem's debut victory.
スマートミストラルゲートインスタートしました。さあ好スタートを切ったのは新日高ゴールド。まず前の位置上がっていきました。引き込み戦での先行争い、そして内から接近する3番のウィンストンです。そして5番のはるかサクソラ。さあ周回構成と入ってまいりました。 先手を奪ったのは7番の新日高ゴールド、1馬身のリード、2番手3番ウィンストン、3番手外6番サヤノミッキーです。内からの半分差4番のピエマンソンが追走、その直後8番のリラエンブレム幾分外目、後方からは内5番はるかサクソラ、1番のテキサスツイスター、この圏内10番スマートミストラルが加わって、さらに2馬身後方ですが9番のロードトルネードが続いております。そして最後方若干置かれる形になっている2番のクイーンズデーという体勢です。さあ内回りの第3コーナーをこれからカーブ残り800を通過いたしました。先手を奪っているのはゼッケン7番の新日高ゴールド、そして2番手の位置には3番のウィンストンがつけている。そして3番手の位置外6番サイドミッキー、そしてピエマンソンがその内々です。そしてその直後には8番のリラエンブレムがつけています。後位集団が徐々に固まって、そしてその後にいたスマートミストラル、テキサスツイスター並んでいます。さあ各馬が第4コーナーカーブ、間もなく直線コースへと向かってまいります。新日高ゴールドに外からリラエンブレムがじわりと接近してくる。さあオレンジの帽子2頭の追い比べになっている。そしてその後の集団からは10番のスマートミストラルがじわりじわりと足を伸ばしてくる。そして内から接近する4番のピエマンソン、追い比べから抜けたのは8番のリラエンブレム、リラエンブレム2馬身のリード、2番手10番スマートミストラル、リラエンブレム人気に応えてゴールイン。リラエンブレム勝ちました。リラエンブレム勝ちました。そして最後直線猛然と足を伸ばしたスマートミストラル。
Very good performance, I thought that was, by Lila Emblem. The horse looked pretty useful there, didn't it? Showed a nice turn of foot and managed to put the race away very well indeed. Another thing with this JRA race website, it doesn't really allow you to open two races at the same time. So what people need to do is they need to watch one race and then pause the video and then queue up another one, pause the recording. So I will pause the recording and I will try and queue up the Group 3 victory from last week of Lila Emblem and be back shortly. Hello everybody and welcome back. I should have queued that race up now. So all being well, we should be able to watch the race now. The race with Lila Emblem in winning the Group 3 the past weekend. So hopefully get back to that. Like I said, I would make it look easy last time, didn't I? Yeah, it's not easy to do. Let's make a seamless video like that, but hopefully now we've cracked it.
ウォーターガーベラがこれからゲートに収まります。係が離れてスタートしました。外ポーンとアーリントンローがいいスタートを切りました。アーリントンロー好スタート、すぐさま一段最内から2番の大西カレントもさあ前に上がらんとしております。3番手の位置ですがゴールデンカイト名将強気固まって、さあ周回コース2コーナー、その後にゼッケン4番のリラエンブレムがつけております。その外からすっとラージギャラリーポジションを上げていきました。あとは内3番のアクルクス、そして外差がなく並んでいるリラエンブレムの走後方外目8番のアルテベローチが追走、内から1番のマイデルチケットが追走、外は差がなく5番の GT マンが行っています。あとは下がったところ9番のリカントロポが追走です。さらに外からスーッと今レイブブリリアントがポジションを上げていきました。レイブブリリアント上がっていきました。さらにその後方から15番のウォーターガーベラが追走しています。GTマンなど固まっています。さらにはこの圏内にはオンザムーブ、さらにその後方からはゼッケン6番をつけましたカラバジェスティが一番後ろからレースを運んでいます。さあ各馬3コーナーカーブ、3、4コーナー中間にかかったところでレイブブリリアント、ラージギャラリー、この2頭が前に並ぶような形、その間をつくように14番のアーリントンローが追走しております。その内々ゲッツァン4番手2番の大西カレントが追走していますが、外からじわりじわりとアルテベローチがまくっていった、アルテベローチまくっていった。そのうちには名将強気、さあ名将強気はそのうちです。第4コーナーから直線に向かって坂をこれから駆け上がる。残り400を通過した先頭ですが、内からラージギャラリーが先頭だ、ラージギャラリーが先頭だが外からはアルテベローチェ、アルテベローチェ猛然と伸びてくる。アルテベローチェバタ寄せしてリラエンブレムは伸び足はどうか。さあリラエンブレム、アルテベローチェ、リラエンブレム、アルテベローチェ、今度は前にリラエンブレムが前に出た、リラエンブレムが前に出た。アルテベローチェが2番手3番手争い混戦、先頭は4番のリラエンブレムゴールイン。リラエンブレム勝ちました。2着8番のアルテベローチェ、3番手争いが接戦。勝ったのは4番のリラエンブレム浜中卓騎手。
Very interesting performance there, I think, again, by Lila Emblem to take out that race, the sports show Shinzan Kinen, Grade 3 race. You'll see that it went off the third favourite, like we said, 4.7, and it did the job. There's a couple of nice horses in there. I looked at Arte Veloce round in the Asai Futurity and there was other ones in there as well that also ran in that race, like Taizé Current. I'm not too sure about all the others, but I've looked at a couple of them. Very interesting performance that was by Lila Emblem to take out that Group 3 race. And I think that performance was more than worthy of a video on the YouTube channel at this stage. We saw last year that how many classic winners we missed that had won trials such as this and had been beaten before the Guineas. Also like Stellenbosch had won races before the classics that if I'd have looked at them, I would have identified the horse and did the video. So that was the purpose really of just trying to find 12 or 13 winning debutants to set us on the way this year. And we'll add to that, obviously, with horses like Brown Ratchet, who won the Artemis Stakes, who related to Classic Watch 23 horse Forever Young, who is also on the YouTube channel. Right, I think I can leave this video here now. Thank you very much to everybody for taking the time to watch it. I hope you've learned a lot about this horse. It's always good to take a look at these horses. And this one has got a fascinating European pedigree. It's related to a horse that has done the job in Japan over a mile as an older horse, winning a Grade 1. But is this horse poised to break out and become a classic horse? Who's to say? But at the start, classicwatch25.great/site.net is where people will be able to find horses, hopefully, such as Lila Emblem. 2 runs, 2 wins. One thing for sure, the horse can do nothing more than what it's doing at the moment. It's been proven to be very reliable at odds of a 2-1 and 3.7-1. It's not going off too short. And hopefully in the next start, the horse will be able to continue its upward progression. What I'll do now is when I end the video, I'll leave an opportunity for everybody to subscribe to the channel who haven't subscribed already. And I will also give everybody an opportunity to watch the Classic Watch 25 Possibles playlist that contain all the horses on Classic Watch 25 and the Possibles horses from Australia, UK, Ireland and Japan. But for now, I can end this video here. What have we got coming up this weekend? Well, we've got another Group 3 race containing another winning debutant. So we might be seeing, that one is a bit short, 2.7-1 last time I looked. But we could be seeing that one in a Classic Watch 25 Possibles video next week, which will coincidentally be 3 out of 3 wins in succession in these Japanese Grade 3 races for 3-year-olds. Looking forward to seeing how the horse gets on. But for now, we might as well end this video here, hoping also to get back on the Stallion in Focus trail next week. We've got a couple to look at in the month that I'd looked at before. Been a long while. It seems so long ago that we did Santiago in the Stallion in Focus set. And we've also got the Classic Watch 2024 review that is upcoming as well. But for now, I can end this video here. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend and look after yourselves and your loved ones. Goodbye.